But we were legit looking at each other. Eyes ready.
What are we doing today?
You know how people be doing this? What is that? Dougie?
Today?
Yeah.
What you was doing? You was like, what was that?
I don't know. I think it was just fast.
It was like,
no, because there was this one TikTok of this girl that was doing it, and it was just so funny. And now I can't do it any other way because she was literally like, it was Gabby, the Olympic girl.
no.
Have you seen that?
She was like, she wasn't even doing that.
You told us the other day that you would do a happy dance if you made the Olympic team. Do you have it in you?
Yeah, I can do the Dougie for you guys.
What was she doing?
I don't know
That's
what
what she
she
did. Ooh, I'm excited. This is my first one.
This is my first time getting it was like last week, and we've been eating them like every day since. And I'm like, this is too expensive to eat.
Really?
Every single day.
We got poke bowls. Or is it poke?
I don't know. I thought it was poke.
Maybe.
But you know, what's it called? I hate this shit. Pho. It's called pho. I'm like, why can't we just call it pho? It sounds so much better being called pho.
Yeah. Poke bowls.
Yummy.
And this is from Poke Bros. So I got the hula, and I added like crab and something else. Chicken?
You added
Crab and chicken.
No ginger, coconut.
I hate coconut anything.
I was trying to see. I was like, wait, is that mine? No, because I gave you wonton chips.
It says hula.
Mine's got pineapple, corn.
You got hula too?
Crab, shrimp. No, I got the high tide.
Let's
Crab, shrimp, avocado,
I'm
cucumber. I'm not the biggest fan of cucumber.
This is mine. So that's what they kind of look like.
This is high vibrational.
This is a high vibrational
This is high
plate.
vibrational. That is low vibrational.
Like, what is a low vibrational plate? Because she literally
Meanwhile, they were
had,
eating the same thing.
she had corn on hers. And what else?
Chicken wings.
Like, girl, you're still low. Yours is still low. Oh,
This is a queen's plate. They're gonna look at me and say, queen. That's what she said.
I'm like,
She held up that damn plastic ass plate. This
I was
is a
literally
queen's
looking
plate.
like,
That's a peasant plate. That's low vibrational.
I'm a peasant because her plate was looking real good.
That's low vibrational.
Oh, and then I also got some wine for us to try today. I got the Kendall Jackson Riesling, and this one is the Chateau Michelle Sweet Riesling. So Courtney wanted white, so we're going with white today. So we're gonna try the Kendall first. We could try like an ounce. Oh yeah. Just a taste. An ounce ain't a full glass full. Cheers. She really just looked at the glass mad as hell. Like, get it together. I thought it was gonna be sweeter than this. I don't know why.
No, it's like a dry. First of all, this isn't really dry, but like Riesling, it's like a dry Moscato. So not that Kool-Aid Moscato shit, just a little dry.
Love Kool-Aid Moscato.
We gotta grow up, okay?
Never.
We gotta start drinking other things.
Never.
So if you like a sweet wine, but you want to like try to step outside of the Moscato, Riesling is like, for me, the next step up.
Let me grab my wine key. That's our
I like it.
I don't dislike it. I don't know. I think it's just like sweet wine. For whatever reason, the Chateau
Chateau Chablis.
you gotta open it.
The Chablis.
You gotta pop the cork. Ugh. Jesus. What the hell?
I look, you might get a little wine drop.
Ooh. She's chowing down, y'all. I don't even know what this tastes like.
Hold on, let me cleanse my palate.
Okay, so this is the Chateau Bateau. Okay. And this is the Kendall Jackson.
I'm not a white wine type of person, but
Oh, this looks delicious.
this is perfect because we're eating seafood.
Yeah, it's good to eat with fish.
All right, let's taste it.
Mm. I like that one.
That one's more grapey, huh?
Grapey and sweeter. I thought raisins were supposed to be sweeter.
They are. This is sweet, girl.
That one wasn't. Wait, which one you was just trying? Michelle? Yeah.
This is sweet.
The Kendall was sweet, but not as sweet as that.
Yeah, this one is sweeter. It tastes more grapey.
Mm.
If
I
you
love
want like,
this.
if you want like a little less sweet, then you should get the Kendall Jackson. But if you want like grape juice,
Okay.
because this tastes like grape juice.
Don't get it twisted, y'all. That is not grape juice.
It do taste like grape juice.
She's like a wine connoisseur. That's not grape juice.
I'm not, but I know like the levels of dry and sweet, and this one is like super more sweet.
This is bussin'.
It is, right? It's like why get sushi, but yeah, still get sushi.
Mmm.
Sushi.
And mine has avocado in it. Love avocado.
Are we just eating or are we talking?
Mmm. I forgot, y'all. I
Wait.
forgot.
I'm like, is this us just eating today?
Mm-mm. It was that bussin'. I
No, for
done
real.
closed my eyes and everything.
Oh my god, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open every time I eat.
Okay,
It's
mine is
so low.
because the food's good. You tripping. So I'm gonna have more of the chateau.
That's literally what I'm talking about.
I guess. Which one do you want more? Y'all should see how much I done poured. That is a low vibrational glass. You want more?
I'm about to start calling everything low vibration.
You want more or less?
No, because that's low vibration. You have too much wine.
So excited.
The glass ain't supposed to be all the way full, y'all.
It's not all the way full.
Look at her fucking glass, you guys. Look at that. It is low. It's low vibrational.
Can you not spill it?
This is low vibrational. This
I'm about
shit
to
heavy
whip
as hell. This is a Queen's. She just sounds so dumb saying that.
This week, it's all about relationships and like different tiers of like topics. So we can start off with standards for dating.
What is your standards?
I feel like I've grown up. So I like to be courted. And we kind of talked about that before. But I just feel like now, I feel like the men hitting me up, like they're not coming correct. So it's very hard for me to like want to do things with them. Like I'm really not trying to hang out. Like I actually want to like go out on dates. Not get taken care of, but be spoiled, be loved. So that's where I'm at right now. And it's like not everybody's giving that energy. So I'm like, ew.
I was about to say, I don't even know what my standards are. That's sad. I really am like a go with the flow type of person. That's probably not good, but standards?
I'm gone with the flow. And it feels like every time I went with the flow, like it didn't get to where I wanted it to be.
You know why I don't have standards? Because I'm really not looking for anything or anybody. I low-key like kind of... I'm having fun alone. Just really reconnecting with myself. That I really can't think about any standard I have for anybody right now.
Yeah.
I just hope that they're doing the same thing.
Chilling?
Like, yeah, we're just connecting with themselves right now. I can't really expect much because I don't have the time to give to nobody right now. So I'm not super picky about dating. I think I'm not even.
If you were, bitch.
Wait, I'm sorry.
If you were, like, this
like,
isn't
I
helping.
didn't even understand the question because I'm not even in the dating world right now.
For a future man, what do you want?
Courtney, put yourself into the future.
Come on. Gun to your head. Look, she playing, y'all. Like, I'm like, come on.
Okay. For the future, what are my standards for dating? Definitely. I ain't gonna lie. For the future, I want my man to be old fashioned when it comes to like courting. Like, I definitely do.
Sure.
I think, yes. Flowers.
Yes.
Everybody know I like to eat. So,
yeah.
Take me out to eat. Take me out to eat. But no, honestly, I'm not too picky when it comes to dating. Cause I mean, like the date itself. Cause either we gonna eat or we're gonna do an activity together.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely want somebody that's traditional and old school in terms of courting. Cause I don't know what these guys these days think they're doing.
And they be old and still don't be acting right. So it's like, what is going on? Cause like I like the idea of flowers. Like it's nice to be thought of. Yeah.
You know what the problem is? Guys these days will want you real bad, but they don't want to act like they want you real bad.
Or they don't put in the effort, and I don't have the time. Like, get out of my face. Like,
yeah, it's like,
and they expect you to like be doing this, that, and the third, but then don't be putting in the effort. And it's like, how are you bitches raised?
We've been letting men get off easy. Yeah. Honestly. It's our fault because our grandmothers and our mamas, for the most part, was not letting
because they were still getting cheated on.
They was getting, not saying nobody, cheating is never going to ever not exist. And I don't care what generation. But what I'm saying is, at least in the older generations, you had to do something to get something. You know?
Yeah.
Now it's just like, a lot of girls feel like liberated, so we be like, no, if I want to fuck, I want to fuck. But at the same time, if you take yourself out of like that sex shit and like think about what am I, like, what messages am I showing this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not asking for much, you know, then don't expect him to give you much if y'all ever start like dating, you know?
It just upsets me because I'm just like, I shouldn't have to explain how I should be treated. And I find that really,
what
really
do you
annoying.
mean by that?
Like, I'm a flower girl. Like, I love to just feel special too. And it's like, I like when people are thoughtful. And I feel like I'm a thoughtful person. So it's like, I would want my partner to also be thoughtful as well.
But okay, let's just be realistic. Most girls our age don't really care about flowers.
Really?
A lot of girls don't care about flowers, right?
How old are we? We damn near 30. So what you mean?
We're talking about 25 to 30-year-olds. If we're being realistic, most girls be saying they want flowers just for like the look of it. But most girls don't like the actual intention behind the flowers. They don't really care about that type of stuff. Like, a lot of girls don't care about that type of stuff.
I didn't know that was a thing.
There are a lot of girls who don't care about flowers. Or either that or they're not telling guys to get them flowers. Because I know a lot of girls who don't be getting flowers and don't really care about flowers. Like, they're like, I'd rather you get me perfume or something like that. I don't know. But a lot of women don't really act like they care about flowers. So most guys won't even think that way. I feel like you have to show somebody how to treat you. Based on how you treat you.
Sure. Because
nobody's going to know what you like and what you want unless you express that. But you shouldn't have to keep expressing it. But you definitely need to tell somebody how to treat you because this person may have let me treat them like this. I know based off of the way you act, your vibes are different. But I'm still unsure of how I should treat you because I probably never dealt with nobody like you.
True. I'm a big date girl too. Like even with like my friends, people I'm dating, like I like to go on like dates in general. Like go out, have a good time. Possibly go to a restaurant, possibly like do like a hiking date. And honestly, when it comes to dates, I'm like more like simple at times. Like we can do a picnic, we can go on a walk in the park. Like it could be anything. Like it's honestly just spending time with each other, but like still making it like thoughtful in a sense. Like I feel like they don't happen nowadays and it's kind of sad.
And also, let's just be real about the kind of guys that are in the circle. It's like, are these guys who want relationships? Are these guys who just like still want to play around? Because if you're expecting that from a guy who shows you that he still want to like fuck around and pussy make him excited, like don't expect that from him. But do guys even? I haven't. Oh, it's weird. Like you meet the guys who are like, I want a relationship, but they never your fucking type.
Yeah. I see the motherfuckers you really don't find attractive, don't like nothing, and you be like.
Yeah, it's like you don't find them attractive, but they like, I'm ready to settle down. I want to provide. I want to da-da-da. And it's like, what the fuck? Why? No.
I don't know. I feel like communication also has to be there for me. Like, it's very hard for me to stay consistent when I'm not getting the communication that I need. So it doesn't necessarily
what kind of
mean...
communication do you need?
It doesn't necessarily mean like every day. It could be every other day, but I want to feel like I have your attention at times, if that makes sense. So if it's a call like every few days or texting a couple times throughout the day, because we are working people, like nothing's wrong with that, but like just let me know like you're thinking about me, like make me feel important. So I don't know.
Yeah, communication. I feel like that's the first thing to show you if a person actually take you serious.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, depending on how busy the person is in their life. Because I've dealt with people who like was very, very busy, and at first I wasn't like understanding about the fact that they had so much going on. Because like I know this one guy she talked to, he would like be very busy, and then when I would see him, it wouldn't be for long. And I remember being like, Lord, like, I don't never see you. And he was like, well, the little time that I have to like, you know, not do anything at this moment, I want to see you, even if it's for like this much amount of time. But he really was like working
and busy.
But it's like, how long do you have to be talking to a guy for you to expect him to be communicating with you the way you need? You know what I'm saying? Like,
depending on how much I like them. Honestly, I feel like it also depends. Like, say you are saying like, oh, you're like not talking to anybody else, like you kind of want to like invest your time in them.
Do guys ever really honestly say that they're talking to somebody else when they're talking to you? I've never had a guy be like, yeah, I'm talking to other people.
I mean, but some people,
motherfuckers be like, I'm only talking to you.
But that goes into like exclusivity, like, oh, like I'm really only trying to date you type shit. Like when someone like actually tells me, oh, like
guys
I take it more seriously.
Say that, but they be talking to other girls.
It's true. You never really know. But one of the last guys that I dated, like we talked about it, and he was just like, yeah, I'm not really talking to nobody else. And I was like, me neither.
And that's what they mean.
I really don't want you talking to nobody else either, but
that's what they mean by not really talking to nobody else. Like, you got my attention. I still entertain other people, you know. But I really mostly really fuck with you. That's what they mean by that. They don't mean like,
don't shit on my dreams, bitch.
I'm just being honest. You think the talking stage is made up by the Black community?
I honestly do. And I don't understand why you don't see it my way. The Black community has made the talking stage a thing. I feel like it became
the Black community
a thing once we hit high school. It became a talking stage. Like the talking stage right before you go into dating. But isn't that still like it shouldn't be named anything. Like you're just getting to know a person.
Yeah, but okay, because you would feel some type of way if a guy just acted like you was completely nobody, even right before y'all about to start dating. So are you mad that it's called the talking stage?
Yeah, like why do we have to put a name to everything?
You literally want to put a name to everything, but you just don't want to name that, which is weird. Why don't you want to name it?
What else do I do?
Why don't you want to name it?
I just feel like it's been created and it's like a block between actually getting into a relationship, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Like they be like, oh,
no, first of all,
this is how it really
this
started.
Is where you're wrong, because the talking stage don't come between a relationship. It come between like y'all exclusively dating. The relationship,
but you know what's crazy? People have skipped exclusive like
yeah,
dating.
because if I like you enough in the talking stage, I don't need to really date you. The talking stage is kind of like the interview stage. Like, I'm interviewing you to see if I want to offer you maybe a temporary position
the point of the
or an
activity.
actual position. So then why would we skip that stage? Because some people don't need to date. Some people are like, I talk to you enough. I know I want you at this job. Come work today.
I'm just more mad at the fact that there's a name to it. That's all that is.
Why?
That's all that is.
Then you can be like,
but some people just stay in the talking stage. Not even some people, it's men. To me, men stay in the talking stage, and
if
that
the
shit
man
is
is
annoying.
staying in the talking stage, that means doesn't know if he wants to go to the dating stage.
True. Or they just don't fucking want to date at all. They just want to fuck. So
there are people out there like that. That's why we have to be aware when we're dating what people are showing us and what people are saying and their intentions behind it.
I hate the dating. I mean, I hate the talking stage. It's just not for me.
So you want to go straight to dating?
Kind of.
Because you should be dating in the talking
I just don't need a name for it. That's literally my mindset. I don't need a name for it. I'm getting to know you. You ask me out, we go on a date. That's it. If I choose to not go on the date, I'm not going. Like, that's it. That's it. That's my opinion. That's all I gotta say about it. These niggas
there you have it.
When it comes to like social media and dating, what do you think about that?
Social media has no place in your relationship at all.
What you mean?
It's like nowadays you hear more people being like, well, he's liking this girl's picture, or he follows these people, or he doesn't post us enough. Like, I feel like all this shit is irrelevant. I do feel like social media makes it way easier to cheat now. Because people be cheating off of just liking a picture, and the next thing you know, they're in the DMs.
Whoa. Well, what I was going to say was, I feel like, well, dating and relationships, I feel like social media has made it seem like everybody is so perfect in their relationships. And they're really not. Like,
I don't know why people feel that way. Why?
Because it's like,
I take a picture of me and my man fighting, or take a picture, like, why wouldn't I post the best times? People do that in life, period.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
There's so many people who you find out their relationship is fucked up, and it's like the whole time in front of y'all, they've been like the perfect couple. Oh my God. And I feel like at this day and age, we should understand that what goes on in people's house, go on in people's house, and a lot of times you don't know. So why are you even comparing your relationship to anybody else's? Because you don't know what they're going through.
That's true. Like, they could be going through the shittiest relationship, but you won't see it. Because it's like, what we see on social media is literally like the perfection of their relationship, like that perfect stage. Not even stage, but like, you just don't see any of that. So it's like people be feeling like they missing out, but like, no, they're literally going through it. Like, don't worry, your time will come. Like,
their relationship is perfect, but you have to understand the difference between getting to know each other and working through things, and when your shit is toxic. I don't know, I've never been the type of person to look at other people's relationship and be like, oh, I want that. Why can't we do that? Like, even internally or subconsciously, I never do.
That's what I was trying to get to. Like, relationship goals. You know, like the type of feels.
Like, people be like, oh, Dirk and Indian's relationship goals, and then we find out everything may not be, you know, peaches and cream.
Yeah. And that sucks.
But like, I feel like
I would never want to wish like ill will on people's shit, but
right, but it's like, why aren't people relationship goals when you find out they've gone through shit? People go through shit.
Yeah.
I think that's the big reason why a lot of relationships don't last these days, because people are way too impressionable these days, and they don't understand real. They're not genuine, they're not real. They just know what's on social media, how I want to present myself to the world, but nobody is actually real or genuine these days. So when you hear about relationships going through some real shit, y'all be like, oh, they not perfect. Nobody is fucking perfect.
They weren't meant
Where
to
did this
be.
notion come from? Non-negotiables for dating?
You need to pay for the date. That is like, I'm not paying for shit. Like, you ask me an honest date, like, you paying for it. I feel like when that becomes my boyfriend, oh, I can definitely pay for a date every once in a while, but that's not my, it's not my job, fella. It's not my job, big fella. Like,
these boys need daddies who was good men to teach them how to treat women. Every guy that I've talked to where it was like a certain issue, almost every guy had mom issues. Like, not alone dad issues, but like had a mother that was just like either absent or maybe like on drugs or like just wasn't like really like loving and nurturing. Yeah. It's like a red flag for me because I know what I've dealt with guys who didn't have a great relationship with their mom, and it's just like not worth it. But it could be a negotiable if you're aware of your issues, your mom issues. A non-negotiable for me, if you have kids and I decide to talk to you, have kids, and I see you don't do shit for your kids or really spend time with your kids the way I feel like you should, that's a non-negotiable for me. Because I'm not going to say having kids is a non-negotiable for me because I have a kid, and even before I had a kid, that wasn't an issue for me. But if I'm with you and you got kids and I feel like you're not like you'd rather like hang out with me than your kids, I don't get that. I'm like, no, fuck me. Go be with your kids. So what are your red flags then for guys?
Mama's boys. Courtney.
Wait, so we go from you don't have a relationship with your mama to you have too much of a relationship with your mama.
I feel like it just be too much sometimes. Like, you don't need to do everything your mama fucking say. Like, don't do that. But Courtney would make fun of me because I would make fun of this one boy. But there's a reason. Wait. I'm not. There's like, okay. I just felt like they were too much into their family. And it's okay to like be very family oriented. But then if you're dating me, brother man, like I'm gonna need some attention too.
Oh, wait, okay, so mama boy, what about people who like too involved with their family to where it's like their family not
comes
just your
over
mama,
you,
like
everybody,
your brother, like you put your brother above everybody.
Your second cousin, no. I'll beat your ass.
Like you gotta have a good balance. Like
I don't know. That is
because they have some people who family be too intrusive in their relationship.
But then I just think that they don't believe that you're a priority.
The family be jealous. Like, you ever been with somebody and the family was jealous that you were with them? So you might be the person in the family who bring everybody places or help them with stuff. Like, you're like the family helper, and they get mad when you get in a relationship and try to prioritize somebody other than the family, and the family be like low key. But I ain't gonna lie, I've never had that situation because people's family love me. I ain't gonna lie.
This avocado is smacking, y'all. I'm trying to smash it. Yeah, avocado. You want avocado?
I like it a little. Have you ever dealt with somebody who just lied to lie?
No. But I've seen it. And honestly, if you lied to me, like, I truly don't know.
Are you
honestly? Wait. No. Wait. I'm the type of person, like, I honestly take everything, like, not at face value, but I just don't expect those things because it's just like, I would never do it to you, so why are you doing it to me type of thing.
She sleep. Are you the type of person to call a liar out to their face, or do you just move accordingly?
No, I'm gonna be like, why the fuck are you lying?
No,
I'll do it. I'm the
type of person, I would call you out on, like, if you lied about petty shit, just so you know I know you're lying, but if I catch you lying about something big, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. You'll never know I know.
So what you gonna do? Get your leg back?
I ain't get my leg back, bitch. You gonna come home and I'm gone.
I'm like, what? Like, what are you gonna do?
Like, I'm out of there. Bye.
Yeah, like, why are you lying to me? Honestly, yeah.
I get pissed when people lie to me because I really am the type of person who is very understanding to a fault. So it's like, for you to sit here and lie and you know I'm not the type of person you have to lie to, pisses me out. I feel about if a guy follows too many girls on, how do you even judge if somebody follows too many girls on social media? That's kind of weird.
No. If we follow like mutual, no.
Are you talking about if he followed the hoes and you know they're the hoes? Like, why he follow all these hoes?
No, actually, it's weird. Like, I don't even get mad at that type of thing. I don't know. Because I know a lot of women get upset when he's just like in too many women's photos type shit.
Oh, so wait. Following the girls isn't the red flag. Liking other girls' photos is the red flag?
I mean, if you one day go through their followers and you see that it's, or like they're following and they're following like, I feel like celebrities don't even count because they're not paying you no fucking mind, peasant. Like, it don't even matter. But it's just like,
why is that so? She like, you could like fucking Beyonce. That bitch ain't looking at you.
Literally, like, who gives a fuck about you?
Lakeisha around the corner.
Right, like,
Don't
you
be liking her
tweaking.
picture.
But you know how on Instagram now they show you like the likes and like who liked it. So if you interact with that person, which could obviously be your man, often enough, their like is going to come up first. Like, oh, so-and-so liked it. So-and-so like this. So-and-so like that too. And say it's people that are like your mutual friends and he's liking all their pictures. You literally be like, what's going on?
So it's a red flag if he like your friends' pictures.
No. It's not a red flag for me, honestly. Like, it's social media. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, are you actually interacting with them?
For me, it's a red flag if you are on social media acting like you fucking single and you're in a relationship.
Oh.
That's
dating?
a red flag.
Dating or relationship?
No, a relationship. I can't tell you what to do on your social media if we're dating. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in a relationship with you and you're on social media acting like you are single, and we know what it looks like when a guy is acting like he's single, don't act dumb.
That's sad. Because now I'm embarrassed as your girlfriend and you over here acting a fool.
And I'm gonna embarrass your ass if you embarrass me.
Ooh, that is so sad. Like, I don't like when people also like kind of treat you as like a secret and y'all are dating. Like, that's sad.
Maybe like that. Like, you don't have to like post me like crazy, but bitch, you better let them know.
Yeah, at least one.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not thirsty.
Not me getting sad and I'm not even in a relationship.
I'm not thirsty to get on nobody's social media. I'm fake acting like that's a red flag for me, because it's not a red flag for me. When I hear about some of the stuff that other people say, because I've never had an issue with social media in a relationship, but when I hear about some of the stuff that girls be saying about like social media, I can understand where they're coming from.
Like what?
Like following, like I've heard my girl saying like the guy was following their ex and like they be like liking each other's picture and commenting on each other's posts and stuff like that. Like, that's crossing the line. Or like I said, acting like you single. You know what I'm saying? If you, okay, this is the thing.
I'm like, right.
It's like the guy would post pictures, like say me and you in a relationship, right? And we go out together.
You post him like he not with you?
Yes! Wait, it's not funny, but it's
I didn't know you were gonna say that.
Yes, this nigga done cropped your ass out and he only shot him. But y'all went together. That's embarrassing.
Actually, I do shit like that, not gonna lie. I feel like, well, if I was in a relationship, it'd be different. But since I'm dating, I'll still post the dates, but like you're just not in it.
Dating, I don't care about that type of stuff.
Wait. I went on a first date and I posted like I was at the game and stuff. But he posted that I was at the game with him, and I was like, "Nigga, it was our first date." I mean, I didn't expect him to do that. I was literally like shook. Like, why would you?
Why I'm looking at shit through the mirror? I am such a fucking weirdo.
No, but my dumb ass looked right back. There's a mirror right here.
But I'm really like.
But we were legit looking at each other.
Oh my gosh, that is so
weird.
Yes, and then I saw you look back at Ashley. That's fucking weird.
But no, yeah, that was really awkward. Like, I wasn't expecting him to do that, because it was literally our first date and you post me. Like, now you're tripping.
I don't give a fuck if you post me. I really don't.
I do, because I kind of what am I trying to say? I like my dating life kind of private. Yeah, like.
Do you think it's weird if somebody's in a relationship and they never post a picture with their person they're in a relationship with ever on their social media?
I don't think that's weird.
You don't? I think it's weird if you're in a relationship with somebody. Because, like, I've seen people who were in relationships and it's like you wouldn't even know they were in a relationship. Because they don't want you to know. Because they never, ever post, like, not even just a picture of us together. Not even a pinky in the picture. It's like.
But you think it's weird because of the social media frenzy that we're in?
No, I think it's weird. Like, I don't think it would be weird for me because I don't post to social media, right?
Some people never post until they basically get married, though.
No, but this is what I'm saying. if I'm the type of person who doesn't really post like that, it's not going to be weird for me not to post us together. But if you're the type of person who posts everything, you're always, but you never post the person you're in a relationship with?
No.
You don't think that's weird? And I think I'm thinking from a girl standpoint, not from a it will happen to you. I'm thinking from like if I saw a guy and it's like your social media would lead me to believe that you're single. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I might slide in your DMs.
But I mean, but then again, he could also be like, oh, like I have a girlfriend, like I'm cool. But then there are some that don't even tell you. And then
but I feel like that's why they do that. So you don't know they're in a relationship.
Really?
I guarantee you, girls, if there's a guy you follow that you know in a relationship, but he don't never post his girl, I guarantee you if you slide in his DMs, he would not be like, I got a girlfriend. He would fucking entertain your ass.
Dang, I didn't think too much into that. I don't know why. Maybe I should be concerned.
I think it's a red flag if you're the type of person who posts all stuff. If I'm like, think about it. You go on this person's social media, they posting their friends, they posting their family, they posting everybody but the person they're in a relationship with. You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's weird?
I mean, like,
I'm gonna post me and my mama, me and my uncle, me and my mama. Like, but not me and my girl, not me and my boy. Like, I think that is a red flag. Do you think it's a red flag if a guy like try to control like how you dress and how you look?
Yeah, because I'm a little slower. I like to dress how I like to dress, but I feel like I'm gonna be respectful if I have a man. If I have, like, I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna be respectful. But, like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, what do I look like hiding myself? Like, I'm confused. Like, that's just not my style of dress. But, like, for a man to control what I want to wear, I feel like that's very, like, not insecure of them, but very, like this is a form of, not abuse. But no, damn near. It's like in that realm.
One of the categories for a man that's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah. It's just mad weird. Like, and if, I mean, like, I just know, like, if my boyfriend's honestly uncomfortable, like, with me dressing a certain way, because I know I got assets. But you don't have to be, like, controlling. That's actually kind of scary.
I've never had that happen to me, but I also don't dress provocative. Like, if the boobs are out, everything else is covered. Like, I choose one area to, yeah, like, but I also
it's never both.
Never both. I'm also uncomfortable dressing like that because I don't like, because you know men will look at you if you have on a trash bag, let alone if you got your
not a trash bag. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, I just don't be wanting the attention if I'm with a guy, like, because you already naturally gonna get attention because you're pretty, you got a good personality, stuff like that. So it's like I don't want to add to that. Because I feel like that,
for
like,
a man to, no, but we talking about those, like, controlling.
I don't think I could. I've never attracted that type of guy. Because
I've never had it done to me, though.
I've been around girls whose man was like that.
Yeah.
Like, well, you can't wear that. Where you think you're going? Like, which is weird.
It's usually the city men for me that try it.
I don't feel like a guy would feel like he could try that with me. Because do I look like the type of girl who's going to sit there and let you tell me what to do?
I'd be like, shut up, bitch.
Do you feel like it's a red flag if you were, okay, let's say dating a guy who wants your location on at all times? Bitch. Do you think that's a red flag?
I used to think back in the day that I'd like to know, like, the location of stuff. Just for people's safety, not on I'm a crazy girlfriend or some shit like that.
This is the type of guy that probably will pop up at the location just to make sure.
You're not doing that? Yeah, I think that's kind of crazy. Because, like, I feel like you should be able to trust me.
I feel like any obsessive controlling behavior that is, like, beyond the norm, because obviously a man is going to want to be, like, protective of you and territorial, which is such a turn on.
But I don't mind sharing locations. Like, that's not bad. But if you're doing it,
well, what if he wants your location and you can't have his location? Not can't have it, but it's like
then
that wasn't even offered.
You sound dumb. You sound really dumb right now.
I'm not the type of girl that could be with a controlling guy of any kind of caliber because I just don't like to be restricted. I like for a person to trust me and know that I'm not going to do nothing crazy. And if you don't trust me and it's not based off of something I've done, that lets me know like you have issues and we can't go any further.
No, it just shows that they're like insecure though.
Insecure.
So how you feel about?
I'm the wrong person to be with if you insecure, because I am not.
How do you feel about?
I already knew. I am not gonna sit there and like coddle you, if that makes sense.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, he's a little insecure, so I'm gonna let him do this and I'm gonna let him do that. Or no, I'm not cheating. If you don't believe me, then you can get the fuck and go. Like,
honestly, insecure men freak me out.
Annoying. It's
they
weird.
freak me out. Cause
it pissed me off. Like, I didn't even do anything. Like, and I'm also the type of person who do not like getting in trouble for something I did not do. As a child, I'm not taking no licks for nobody. No. So I'm not taking no lick for what the past idiot girl that you was with did to you. Go make her pay for what she did to you. Don't make me pay for it, because I'm not paying.
I recently went out on a date with somebody. Or no. I was out and they were like, why didn't you tell me you were going out? And I was like, what?
And
what
y'all was in a relationship?
No, we were just dating. But he was just like, why didn't you tell me you were going out? And I'm just like you didn't ask. Like, I was just out. But like, they were taking it as I was doing something that I wasn't supposed to be. And I'm like, nigga, even if I was,
I don't even belong to you.
It don't even matter. Right. I was like, it don't even matter.
You don't even go here. Like, what are you talking about?
No, for real. And I was literally looking at my phone like, okay, now this is kind of creepy, but
I will humble an insecure man. Like, listen, go back to homegirl over there who got you all torn and damaged. I'm not putting you back together. I used to be trying to put people back together. I'm not putting you back together. I don't even have time for it.
Another one of my red flags is the I'm too busy, though. In a sense of they only want to hang out with you when they want to hang out with you. Or like when they have the time.
Like they don't prioritize you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I was just having this conversation with my brother and he was just like, he doesn't have time for a relationship because, not to put his shit out there, but he was like, he don't have time for a relationship because he's like, you know, focused on
the
goals. But in my head, I'm like, when you have to learn how to prioritize somebody, especially if you're low-key already kind of prioritizing them, you just don't have a label. But I think a lot of men never learn how to prioritize anything other than money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can be focused and do what you got to do, but if you could just take some time out to show a person that you care about them
once a week,
you should learn how to prioritize. I feel like,
once or twice a week, like that's not bad.
That could be a red flag of either he just doesn't know how to prioritize people, or he's just like fake and shady. Like, you know,
I don't think it's shady.
Yeah, you might be shady. Like, you might just be like, you too busy because that person isn't a priority. And then some people just haven't learned how to prioritize anything other than, you know, certain things. But I would say this, when a man really like you, he'll figure it out. It may not be perfect out the gate.
You just gotta switch it on them one time and they literally be like, huh, what's wrong?
What happened?
Like little puppy dogs. Yeah, you fucking up. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it depends.
I understand, like, if you can prove that you've been, not prove like you got to be like, this is where I was, but if I can see that obviously this is a man who's working and has goals that he's working on, because it shows in your actions and everything in your life. But if you always busy, but you don't got nothing to show for how busy you been, nothing ain't taking off yet.
Stop, you ain't got no progress.
Right, I ain't seeing no progress in how busy you are. No, you're not busy. You just not, so you're not trying to fuck with me.
If they weren't trying to text you, or like if they didn't text you all day, like would that be...
Ooh, y'all, I'm so weird. Let me tell y'all. I used to be the type of person, if you ain't text me, like I used to be...
I'd be upset.
I would be the type of person that if you ain't text me, we wasn't talking. Like... We ain't talking. If you don't text me, we ain't talking. If we fall out and never talk to each other again, that's because you ain't text me. I used to be the type of person who would never like...
Text first?
Text first. I never used to text first.
I text people first now. But the whole like double texting, I be like, why you ain't texting back type shit. Like, I just won't respond back. If you text me back with an emoji, I'm definitely not texting you back. Why would you send an emoji? You want the conversation to be over.
I'm an emoji girl.
You just gonna end it with a
conversation. I be putting emojis
with an emoji
through my
No, but if you end it with just an emoji.
Sometimes if it's like What can I say?
Right. So do they respond back?
If I
Or
end the conversation,
does the conversation
with emoji?
just end?
If I send an emoji?
Yeah. Just an emoji.
It's like sometimes you don't know what to say back to that.
But do they respond back?
What do you mean?
Like after you sent that smiling emoji to whatever they said.
I feel like if it wrapped up the conversation, no. But if it was like the conversation could keep going, sometimes conversations like meet a dead end. And it's like we just need to let this bitch die and start over another day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But like it's not like I always like
I don't respond. I'd be like, okay.
I might
like,
send emojis back. Like
and honestly, I'd be so sick of like texting nowadays too, because they'd be like, what you doing? What you doing? What's up?
Oh, every now and then you run across
like,
somebody who's a good texter and y'all be texting about the most random stuff. But then most of the times, like when people text, I'm an old school phone type of girl. I don't really care to text. We could talk on the phone. And I hate FaceTime. And no, don't just randomly FaceTime me out of nowhere. I hate when people want to FaceTime. Because number one, I'm not about to do this the entire time. My phone gonna be sitting down somewhere while I'm talking.
You do that.
Because I don't have time to be like.
But it's good to see people's emotions on FaceTime sometimes. No?
I don't care for FaceTime because I don't feel like holding the phone up to look at you. And honestly, I'm not even looking at you. I'm looking at myself the whole time.
Same. Actually, no. I feel like it depends. Like, I'll be looking.
It's hard to look at you when my face is right there. It's like, I'm just going to be looking at me.
But then again, you're right. I do hate FaceTime too. Because, like, half the time, I'm like, ew. Like, I don't really like being on the phone in general.
I like to talk.
And I'd rather text.
I like to talk. I don't like the FaceTime. You got to be special. And texting is cool, but it's like, a lot of times, like, I realize people take stuff the wrong way when I text them. Like...
She's boring through text, y'all.
Because I don't be having nothing to say. Now, if we're talking, yeah, we can talk. I'm not a texter. I'm a talker.
I don't know. I just be like, ew. Like, I could be doing better shit, which is why I be, like, texting. And then, like, if I'm on FaceTime, you really gotta be... I know.
Meanwhile, if I'm on the phone, I could be doing all kind of stuff because my earphones are in and I don't have to... You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know.
People be FaceTime me. I've never been like, oh, let me FaceTime you. Like, no.
No, I FaceTime over calling and everybody hates it. And I will let it, I will let it ring the entire, like, you don't answer within that span of the FaceTime. Like, I don't hang up. Like, I think it's like 3 rings and then you, like, can hang up, I guess.
Wait, so this is the question. Let's talk about phones.
Maybe it's a city thing.
What happens, like, do you think it's a red flag if you and that person get into it and y'all give each other, if that person give you the silent treatment?
Oh, I hate silent treatments. I feel like it's very mean. Like, you're hurting my feelings, not talking to me.
Okay,
like,
so wait. I just have to know. By silent treatment, are we talking about neither one of us are talking and neither one of us are budging? Or are we talking about you're trying to talk to me and I'm ignoring you?
Yeah, like, that's so mean. Like,
if you're ever in a relationship with somebody and you're trying to talk to them and they're ignoring you, that is very disrespectful.
Or even dating too.
Or dating. If, like, we got into it and I'm trying to, like, move past this conflict and you're ignoring me.
Yeah.
That would be the last time we talk.
That was happening to me, like, recently. And I was, like, my feelings was hurt.
Yeah, that's, like, not cool.
And it's just, like,
very mean.
I wanted to resolve things and they didn't want to resolve it. And I literally was so hurt.
No, I think that's...
And I didn't even do anything wrong, actually.
Silent treatment is for kids.
It truly is. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because as an adult, you can at least, like, try to talk it out. Like, try to see each other's perspective in the situation.
But
and, like,
some people just
forward.
don't care.
What if
like, they try to stop caring, but, like, even though they do care, but, like, they try to make it seem like they don't care.
So that's somebody who's very deeply hurt and needs to heal. Because, like, no, because if a person don't care about you, then, yeah, they won't try to, like, get any conflict resolution. They'll just be like, whatever, I'm not talking to you no more. But if they care about you, then they should, like, be like, so you want to talk?
No, another one would have been like a person that only communicates like at night or at certain times of the day.
That's a red flag.
Why?
That person is definitely talking to somebody else. Let me tell you,
talking, dating, in a relationship, married. That's
I was
worse.
I had talked to this guy, and I didn't like. I was just really just talking to him because I didn't have nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he would like, and first of all, I didn't even really want to talk to him, but he would FaceTime me when he was at work, and be talking to me the entire time he at work, even if he couldn't talk to me, just sitting on FaceTime. I'm like, this dude would be on the phone with me all day at work, on the drive home, and then as soon as he got home, he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna text you. This made me happy like 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
But mind you, at the time, I literally was like at home with nothing to do, so I was just like, okay, like I'll entertain you. But then after a while, I'm like, okay, you don't like this dude, you don't want to see it, you don't see yourself going with this dude. But it's a red flag that you can talk to me all day, and then when you get home, you're like, I'm gonna text you. I'm like, you definitely living with a female.
Yeah, that shit awk as hell.
But the shit was so funny to me because I'm like,
like, nigga, I know.
like, bitch, I should FaceTime you as soon as you get home. Get your ass in trouble.
That is so sad, though.
That's a red flag. If y'all are dating somebody and they only talk to you, like, they have a pattern. Like, if you can't see FaceTime them while they at home, if you can't FaceTime this person while they at home.
But there's also the people that, they only do it because, well, that situation is different. But they do it because, like, they only want a certain something from you. That's why they only text you at night, too.
Oh, somebody who only contact you at night.
Yeah. Like, go all day, they only text you at night.
Like, what you doing?
Like,
Wait,
you better stop what you're doing, me.
12 o'clock at night, what you doing? Bitch, I'm asleep.
And I'm not coming to see you, motherfucker. Yeah, that shit is sad. It's embarrassing, honestly. Because it's like, you don't have no...
Or what you doing text from that certain someone? No, I feel like this only applies to like if y'all fucking, because it don't make no sense. Why else would a person text you that late at night?
Maybe that's all they want.
At the end of the day, you talking about like if y'all dating?
This shit is fucking good. I'm about to be lit off of this bottle.
If y'all dating or...
Okay, we're talking. I'm using the term.
You're in the talking stage?
In the talking stage, they only hit you up at night.
I mean, like, not a good morning.
Lit.
Well, I gotta clarify. You in the talking stage with this person.
Yes.
And they only text you at night. They don't text you at morning at all, not good morning.
Oh, sometimes. Oh, are we talking about me now?
No, I'm trying to figure out why it's a red flag if a person you in the talking stage.
Yeah, why are you only texting me at night?
Like, they only conversate with you at night, but they'll text you like, hey, what you doing in the middle of the day? Is
this a real life example?
I'll
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Give me an example.
This guy I'm talking to now, I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch my YouTube videos. He probably won't watch this deep in either, so we're safe. Don't tell nobody. But the past couple of weeks, I just haven't been like texting back as much, only because like I've been working, I've been busy. Like I usually don't really text that much during the day. But like recently he's only been texting me at night, but I'm like, what do you want?
It's about you trying to take seriously, like you want to date them. I don't care. You might just be somebody I talk to at night.
But I'm like, I'm gonna stop responding because that's not the...
Oh, just like somebody who's trying to date you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I feel like if a guy only texts you at night, we already know why he only texts you at night. If a person want to talk to you and want to like deal with you like that, I feel like they would like...
do more.
Yeah. I think sometimes as women, we be psyching ourselves out. Like, we be knowing what the end game gonna be, but we be like...
But I don't care. I'm not trying to do this with you. I'm gonna just ignore you.
What about like if you just meet a guy and he already like, man, like what if we had kids? What would we name our kids?
Don't love bomb me. Don't love bomb me.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm so fucking goofy. I used to think that was so cute. Like if a guy like,
I didn't know it was a thing though. For the longest,
it's for toxic men who just be wanting to get people pregnant.
That is love bombing.
You want me to have your babies? How many we having? I used to be like,
fun.
he want me to have his babies. No.
You're not supposed to.
You're really not special, bitch. This nigga will have like 6 baby mamas fucking around with y'all.
But no, it's love bombing is actually really scary, only because like men will have or talk up such a big game and then scare you in the process. Like you're literally like shook after that conversation. Like
I don't know if I've been love bombed.
Yeah. Cause it's basically somebody like
y'all, we just like we're in the talking stage. Basically, we just get to know each other, and you already like planning our future together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like guys be doing it because they think girls be wanting it,
and we don't. Like,
I think it's weird, like because this has happened where we like on our first date. This is our first time hanging out together, and you want to hold hands the entire time and fucking tongue kiss the entire time, like on some weird like.
What date is this?
First date.
Stop lying.
First date, and we're like this, like, and my hand. This is my hand. You hold my hand. I'm like. Like, I'm like so uncomfortable because I'm like, we just met. Like, dang.
Like, he wanted to be like,
yes. Like, give me a kiss. And look, that time this guy was like, give me a kiss. And I gave him the cheek. And he was like, give me a kiss. I was like, no, I kissed him on the cheek. And he was
went like that?
Yes. He was like, no. He was like, I didn't mean, he was like, you gave me a kiss on the cheek. I wasn't talking about no kiss on the cheek. And like,
it's the first date.
Oh my
I
God.
don't understand that. Like,
can you at least let me act like a freaking lady, Lord?
On first dates, if I want to kiss you, it's gonna be on my terms. Like, I feel like once you try to get that out of me and it's not even the moment, you're tripping.
Men do not read the vibes. They do not read the room.
But I feel like that's also in a thing of like how you were raised too. Like if you don't get a first kiss.
No, because I'm not saying I don't want to kiss somebody on the first date, but it's like,
but I'm saying like
only
if I don't choose to be like, I can't be trying to me, like, you know,
or hold my hand. Like, bro,
like we
just met. Like we not even just met, but this is our first date, and you trying to hold hands. Like you're literally like, it just was weird to me, and I'm not trying to read too much into it. I like to touch. I'm a physical person, but not like. Initially, I'm like, bitch, don't touch me.
That was emo.
Bitch, don't touch me. Initially, then once I'm like a cat. I'm literally like a cat. You know, cats be like, don't pet me until I come rub up on you.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I didn't give him the vibes like, no, I don't want to touch. Cause I'm like, I don't like confrontation, y'all, and I don't like awkward moments. So it's like I was holding his hand. Cause I was like, I don't want it to be.
I let go.
I held his hand the entire time.
I don't care. I literally try to grab something out of my purse. I'll be like, oh, hold on.
No, I did. And then he was like, that's why I was like, I don't want it to be awkward because I did ask, like, let my hand go and act like I was doing something. And I didn't get it back. And he was like, give me your damn hand. Like, and I was like,
ew. I know this. Yeah, I know this one. Ew. I literally be like, stop playing with me.
I don't know how you would. It's like, as a woman, I don't know. It's so much like, it's a lot of nonverbal between the sexes. And it's like, you have to learn how to master opposite sexes' nonverbal cues. And I feel like men these days don't understand nonverbal cues. How do you feel about long distance relationships? Because I feel like out of all the type of relationships you could have, it's only either like, we see each other or we don't, right?
But you know, I feel like when it comes to maintaining relationships, that's the only way that something will work, if you maintain it. So my best friend, her and her boyfriend did long distance and they're married now. So that,
I feel like it depends on the communication level.
yeah.
If you're the type of person who don't know how to like keep in touch with people and like have conversation, like, but I ain't gonna lie, I feel like long distance relationships that like last, like they have a deeply intimate connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have to have the, you know, instant gratification of seeing each other every single day, and like they formed a real intimate bond. And I feel like if you could have a long distance relationship, like you could really like make it work.
You could.
Have you ever had a long distance relationship? I feel like ours don't count.
Mine don't count.
Mine count because we was only 3 hours away.
You
But
said
we
it does?
Yeah, it count. I don't care. We was only 3 hours away. We were only 3 hours away, but he didn't have a car and I didn't have a car at the time. This is like fresh out of high school, so it really was like for like half a year, just like phone the entire time. And at the time, it definitely.
Y'all couldn't take a train?
I wouldn't mind take. I did.
Or a bus?
No. We saw each other here and there, but it wasn't like consistently, especially like when you like fresh out of high school, like, you know, you want to see that person like every day. Like, you're not like, this is like grown up type stuff when you learn how to like really like form an intimate connection outside of being able to see each other, hold each other, kiss each other, all that other stuff. Because, you know, when you younger, like most of the part of the relationship is like physical. Yeah, we didn't get to see each other that much, and we ended up like really like forming a deep connection. I think long distance relationships are a good thing. I could do it. Could you do it?
Yeah.
Like
but I feel like there's
stage?
Ups and downs to long distance, because it's like you don't get to see each other, but then when you do, like you do get to form that bond again. Yeah.
And you know they say the heart grows fonder. Like,
but then again,
makes the heart grow fonder.
It has to be somebody that you like truly trust too.
If you like way on the other side of the country, we might not see each other that often. Unless you buying the tickets, because you know how expensive tickets are now, plane tickets?
Girl, I have not looked.
But yeah, I think it depends on how far of a distance it is.
Damn.
And how committed y'all are to like seeing each other.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to do one soon.
When would you want to do one? Talking about you want to do one soon.
I don't. I want to have my man near and dear to me.
Only reason why I feel like that would be convenient for me is because I'm not really trying to date. Like I don't have the time.
I'm sick of talking.
I don't have the time.
I want more action.
That's why it will like benefit me.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't have time to see you every weekend. Like,
yeah.
So it's like if I could see you like once or twice a month.
Interesting. Well, that's
shit, like that.
Yeah, no. sips wine.
This wine is more lighter.
This one is real juicy. I did really like them both, honestly. Like I wouldn't mind it.
I want some more fucking portable. I ate it all.
I had to stop. I just rather drink. But I enjoy both. That's all we got for today.
Have a good one.
Looney Tunes.
Have a good one.
Like we're in Looney Tunes. I'm gonna beat your ass. Why does she keep putting avocado in my bowl?
That's what I be telling all white people at my job.
Stop!
Like, have a good one.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's racist.
It said, see ya.
We can get away. Palm trees, beach views on a night day. All I wanna hear is the visions that we play. Sit right next to you.